Hello, welcome to Chapter 12. Can you believe we've made it through this far already? I can't believe your authors took a whole chapter talking about working and relaxing. Talk about two dichotomies, but both are so important. Choosing one's work is serious business, and many of you have made conscious decisions about what you're going to do. Others of you have just fallen into it. Basically, a career is something that I feel transpires over a lifetime. I was truly blessed to have two good careers. I was an extension home economist for 6 years and then met my husband, and then when we moved to liberal, I couldn't continue working in my field because that's the field he was in, and nepotism wouldn't let us work in the same office. So I did something I loved. I loved to sew, so I worked in fabric shops. And then we had our family, and as I was starting to become interested in continuing my career, I just fell into teaching at Garden City Community College. They needed somebody to teach the sewing classes, and that had been a hobby. We'll talk about hobbies in a bit of mine since I was 7. And I said, oh, I can do that. And basically, that started my career that lasted 30 years. As I went through those years, they kept finding more and more classes for me to teach, more and more things for me to do. I was able to help with the Balancing Work and Family grant that we had. I was able to be the division director for the social sciences. I then helped start the online program, all while I was teaching various classes. So I hope you too can find a job that you can have for a lifetime and that will grow with you. You don't want to just get into a job and be stalemate. You want something that will grow with you. You want it to be meaningful. The main purpose of working is to earn a living, but it's nice if it doesn't feel like work, if you can earn that living and do something that you truly enjoy. This week in your question of the week, we're going to revisit Holland's theory of personality types. So you'll get to think about your personality type and how well suited your personality, or should I say your career, is to that personality. So you'll be thinking about that. Earlier I talked about having worked a grant called Balancing Work and Family, and that truly is one of the most challenges for families that they face today, because many times both parents work outside the home and they have to find a true balance of who's doing what so that they can enjoy life. And especially if they have a family, that dependent care dilemma. We've already talked about that in a former chapter. Juggling the household roles, dividing those household chores. They say when mom is happy, everybody's happy. So the more the husband or male partner, or should I say sometimes the female is the main care provider and the husband can be a stay-at-home mom. So the more the main working parent can help out at home, the happier everybody is going to be. You just can't expect to work full-time and then let in most cases the wife, who may work outside the home, still have all the duties to do at home. So there needs to be a division of responsibility. And the last part of your chapter talks about relaxing. We definitely need to relax. Our mental health needs to relax. So what do you enjoy? Maybe to you relaxing is working out in the garden. Maybe it's a hobby that you have. Maybe it's just sitting and watching TV. Maybe it's socializing with friends. So find something you enjoy to do and make time to do it, whether it be playing games, just spending time with friends, traveling. And this week in your thread of discussion, I have a video that I hope you will enjoy. Many of you may have seen it before, where you have to do the important things first, and then you'll have time to do the things you really enjoy. If you don't do the most important things first, then you will never make time for them. So enjoy this chapter. Have a great week. I almost forgot I have some wisdom of the wolves here. And this really could have been used in a former chapter. It says, Michael de Montaigne, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, says it should be noted that children's games are not merely games. One should regard them as their most serious activities. So that makes me think of work and how we really do want to not think of work as work, but something that you enjoy. And then they also had another quote. Harvey Rubin says, in every person is hidden a child who wants to play. So we've got to let that child come out in us often. And then 2 foods for thought. These are both unknown. Don't get so busy making a living that you don't know you don't know what you're living for. And then the other one is people who cannot find time for recreation are obliged sooner or later to find some time for illness. So both physical and our mental health, we need to find time for recreation. So again, have a great week.